It started as an ordinary Monday morning, but by the end of the day, my life would take a turn I never expected. I worked in a mid-sized advertising agency, buried deep in a cubicle farm like most office workers. My name is Alex Thompson, a 27-year-old account manager who blended seamlessly into the office environment. I was known for my impeccable punctuality, average looks, and unremarkable presence. But beneath the surface, I harbored a secret desire, one that would soon change everything. For as long as I could remember, I had been fascinated with women's clothing. The way a dress hugged a woman's body, the click of high heels on a tiled floor, the swish of a skirt, it all captivated me. However, I never had the courage to explore this side of myself, fearing judgment and ridicule. That is, until fate intervened. Our office was abuzz with excitement that morning because we were expecting a visit from a high-profile client, Ms. Veronica Lawson. She was a legend in the advertising world, charismatic, demanding, and known for her keen eye for detail. Everyone was on edge, ensuring everything was perfect for her arrival. Little did I know, this visit would be the catalyst for my transformation. Around 10 a.m., as I was finishing up a report, I received an urgent email from my boss, Mr. Jacobs, requesting my presence in his office immediately. My heart raced as I made my way there, wondering what I could have done wrong. I knocked on the door, and Mr. Jacobs called me in. To my surprise, Veronica Lawson was sitting across from him, looking every bit the powerhouse I had imagined. "Alex, come in and close the door," Mr. Jacobs said. His tone was unusually soft. I obeyed and took a seat, trying to steady my nerves. Veronica studied me intently, her piercing blue eyes seeming to look right through me. "Alex, we have a unique situation," she began. "As you know, my company has very specific branding requirements. We need someone who can embody a certain image for our next campaign. Someone who can step out of their comfort zone and fully immerse themselves in the role." I nodded, not entirely sure where this was going. "Mr. Jacobs tells me you're reliable, dedicated, and most importantly, open-minded," she continued. "We need you to cross-dress for this campaign, to become the face of our new product line, which celebrates individuality and breaking free from societal norms." My heart stopped. Did she just ask me to cross-dress? My mind raced, torn between fear and excitement. This was a chance to explore my hidden desires, but it was also incredibly risky. "Ms. Lawson, I'm honored, but I've never done anything like this before," I stammered. "That's precisely why we chose you," she replied with a reassuring smile. "We want authenticity, and your willingness to try something new is exactly what we need. Of course, you will be compensated handsomely for your participation, and we'll provide all the support you need." Mr. Jacobs nodded in agreement, his expression encouraging. "Alex, this is a fantastic opportunity for you. Plus, it's only part-time, outside of your regular duties." After a moment of contemplation, I took a deep breath and agreed. The next few weeks were a whirlwind of activity. I was introduced to Marissa, a professional stylist hired by the agency to help with my transformation. She was a tall, elegant woman with a warm demeanor that immediately put me at ease. "Don't worry, Alex," she said on our first meeting. "We'll take this step by step. By the end of this, you'll be amazed at what you can do." The initial sessions were purely educational. Marissa taught me about makeup, how to walk in heels, and the subtleties of feminine mannerisms. She was patient and encouraging, making the process enjoyable rather than daunting. My first full transformation was a revelation. When I looked in the mirror, I hardly recognized the person staring back at me. Gone was Alex, the average office worker. In his place was Alexa, a striking woman who exuded confidence and poise. The campaign was a resounding success. Our client was thrilled with the results, and the agency basked in the glory of a job well done. But something unexpected happened along the way. I started enjoying my time as Alexa. It was liberating to express a side of myself I had kept hidden for so long. My colleagues were supportive, and the initial awkwardness faded quickly. Soon, Alexa became a regular part of my life. Outside of the campaign, I found myself cross-dressing at home, experimenting with different styles, and embracing this new identity. It felt right, as if I had finally found a missing piece of myself. One Friday evening, as I was leaving the office dressed as Alexa for a photo shoot, I ran into Rachel, a coworker from the marketing department. She was one of the few people who knew about my dual life and had been incredibly supportive. "Hey Alexa, heading out?" she asked with a smile. "Yeah, just finished the shoot. How was your day?" I replied, my voice more confident in this persona. "Busy as usual. Hey, a few of us are going out for drinks. Want to join us?" I hesitated. Socializing as Alexa outside of a controlled environment was something I hadn't done yet. But Rachel's encouragement made me brave. Sure, why not? We went to a trendy bar downtown. At first, I felt a little out of place, but my colleagues' warmth and acceptance put me at ease. We laughed, shared stories, and for the first time, I felt completely comfortable in my own skin. As the night wore on, I found myself deep in conversation with Rachel. She was curious about my journey and genuinely interested in my experiences. "Alexa, do you think you'll ever go back to just being Alex?" she asked. I pondered her question. "I don't think so. Alexa is a part of me now. She's given me a confidence I never had as Alex. It's not just about the clothes, it's about embracing who I am." Rachel nodded thoughtfully. "I'm glad you found that. We all deserve to be our true selves." Our conversation was interrupted by a commotion at the bar. A group of rowdy patrons had started a heated argument, and things were escalating quickly. Before I knew it, one of them had bumped into our table, spilling drinks everywhere. "Watch it, buddy," Rachel yelled, trying to shield her dress from the mess. "Sorry, ladies," one of the men slurred, clearly intoxicated. His eyes landed on me, and his expression shifted. "Hey, aren't you that guy from the ads? The one who dresses like a chick?" My heart raced. This was the moment I had feared, public humiliation. But before I could react, Rachel stood up, her voice firm and unwavering. "Yes, she is. And she looks fabulous. Now, why don't you move along before you embarrass yourself further?" The man grumbled but backed off, muttering under his breath. Rachel turned to me, her expression softening. "Don't let idiots like him get to you, Alexa. You're amazing just the way you are." I smiled, gratitude swelling in my chest. "Thanks, Rachel. I needed that." The incident at the bar made me realize something important. I was no longer ashamed of who I was. Alexa was here to stay, and I was ready to embrace her fully. Over the next few months, I continued to juggle my responsibilities at work with my new role as the part-time office sissy. My confidence grew, and so did my reputation. I became known not just for my work, but for my bravery in breaking societal norms. My story inspired others in the office to be more open about their own identities and struggles. One day, Mr. Jacobs called me into his office again. This time, I felt no apprehension, only curiosity. "Alexa," he began, using my preferred name, "I want to commend you on your incredible work and the positive impact you've had on the team. Your journey has been inspiring. That's why I've decided to offer you a promotion. We want you to lead our diversity and inclusion initiatives." I was speechless. This was more than I had ever dreamed of. "Thank you, Mr. Jacobs. I would be honored." As I walked out of his office, I felt a profound sense of fulfillment. My journey from Alex to Alexa had been challenging, but it had also been the most rewarding experience of my life. I had found my true self, and in doing so, I had opened doors not just for myself, but for others as well. And so, I embraced my new role with pride, determined to make the office a place where everyone could feel accepted and valued for who they truly were. My story was just beginning, and I couldn't wait to see where it would lead next. Thank you so much for watching till now. It means the world to have you here. This community is all about empowering each other and celebrating the incredible journeys of everyone on their path to living authentically. If you're ever feeling lost or alone, remember you have a whole family here for you. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and let's keep inspiring each other, sending you all the love and strength in the world. Until next time, live your life by your rules.